My name is Enolia, and this is my challenge is. So how to break up with somebody without hurting them? Well, first thing we need to understand is that, let's say that you like cherries as dessert. It's your favorite fruit or something. And your favorite meal is chicken Alfredo. It doesn't mean you're cheating on the cherries. We do this a lot with people. When we feel that a relationship is ending and it ran its course, we're still trying to hold on to it to find excuse, and not hurting the other one is just an excuse. There is nothing else. You can't control too much about hurting others, as delicate as you want to be. That's how it is. But we don't realize that there are different stages in our lives where different types of partners match or don't match. And you will hurt yourself more and the partner if you don't end the relationship when you feel like you need to. The easiest way to do this is to find out a couple of complaints about you. So let's take this number one approach. Let's say that your partner has a couple of complaints about you. And in an honest discussion, you can say, okay, you deserve somebody who is better than me, and mention those complaints. And unfortunately, I'm not that person. So I think it's better to have separate lives from now on. Now, the problem you're going to encounter is when the partner doesn't have complaints about you. And you're going to have to dig a little bit deeper. And the way you dig a little bit deeper is just telling them that at this point in your life, you will like to be alone. You wouldn't want to be with any partner. And maybe in time, if the other person is available, you might consider getting back with them. But at this point, you want to free them from the responsibility of being with you. So these two different situations are approached in the same way. And the same way, meaning that you consider what you want first, because if you stay tied up into a relationship, afraid of hurting the other, you're going to hurt them for certain. Let's say that you're breaking up right now. It doesn't matter if they agree or they don't agree with you or anything like that. If it's a better time in the future, you can always reconnect. And there are people who reconnected after 30 years. And if you feel that this relationship had run its course and there is nothing that you can learn in this relationship, or you can learn from your partner in this relationship, practically there is no growth and expansion in this relationship, yes, you should end it. And it doesn't matter if you have 4 kids. You can take care of kids in a different way. So we always find these kind of excuses that put us after years and sometimes decades into full plain misery. And then if you do have kids, then the kids are going to imitate the same kind of relationships when they grow up, and they're going to end up in a full plain misery. It is better here to free yourself and free the other, so you have better chances. So you won't go like, oh, I have to cheat on somebody, or the other person cheated on me, because you were both miserable. let's just not get there. So see which approach works for you with complaints or without complaints, and make sure you put yourself first into freeing yourself. And if the other person feels, of course, maybe offended, maybe rejected, maybe abandoned, they're going to have to work out and to get over it and heal from heartbreak. If they feel they have been heartbroken, we do have these kind of programs of healing from heartbreak at Anti-Depression Institute, but they will have to go through that. It is not your responsibility. You can be as nice as possible and without offending them, and that's all you can do. There is nothing more in your power. How they feel depends on them. How they heal from whatever they feel depends on them. You can't control another person. You're listening to My Challenge Is podcast with Anna Lanier. If you have a challenge in life, and if you would like to get your answer for free, make sure you go to mychallengeis.org for your free answer.